The moment somebody accuses an institution of institutional Islamophobia or anti-Semitism, there are definitions which are already adopted. There are frameworks in place that then come into force to protect these students and to evaluate these circumstances. But when it comes to hatred against Hindus, their stereotyping and their profiling, there is often a lack of understanding of the basis on which these accusations are coming out. And more often than not, these stereotypes are actually reinforced by so called academic studies. If you go out there and look at books, research papers in the social sciences or history itself, you'll find papers which say Islamophobia is bad, and these are the circumstances of Islamophobia, these are the circumstances of an Islamophobic incident. However, there are books and studies which go on stereotyping and misappropriating Hindu practices based on colonial tropes, based on tropes of other invaders who occupied the dharma bhumi, the janma bhumi of Hindu dharma, which is Bharat. So then there is this sort of carrying forward of the misappropriated tropes that Hindus are somehow fascists, whilst they've been the most persecuted community ever in the history of time, first by the Mughals, then by the British, and I think the saga just continues. But then you find papers, you find books telling a complete other story, that somehow Hindus are the aggressors. So it's a clear case of continued misinformation that's been amplified using media, popular culture, films and whatnot for for decades, for even centuries, I suppose. Now, and it just is coming to the surface now because misinformation has its consequences. We saw that when the Jews were persecuted in Germany, misinformation was step one. So currently what we are seeing in this century is that this misinformation is translating to real time problems on campus. It's